Right, it's Friday, it's midday. I'm here with Wanderers manager Mark White. First catch up of 2022. How are you doing?
Yeah, good mate.
Good.
Too bad.
Good. Right, well, as we do, let's just go recap on the last game at Havant. Obviously, it was a double header against Havant across the Christmas period, and last Sunday we had the second of those games down at their place and managed to get another victory, 3-1. Can I just get your thoughts and feedback on that one, please, Mark?
Yeah, I thought it was obviously delighted to get 6 points off of opposition such as Havant, a club with a lot of well known for having a lot of big players down there, and a team that's does mornings and sort of essentially is pretty much full time. So that was great. More so off the back of beating Oxford at their place with a really good performance, and continuing our run. Really, we've played really well against all the top sides this season. So yeah, no, it's delighted. I mean, obviously Boxing Day was just a real freak of nature, sort of fantastic performance that we've been threatening. Havant were quite hard to break down, and at their place. But we played against opposition and went down to 10 men twice. So whilst we are definitely playing really well, definitely finding our feet, we'd be aware that we did play opposition that went down to 10 men twice. So we need to be fully on our mettle tomorrow, that's for sure. Okay,
and we'll talk about tomorrow in a sec, but obviously you've had a couple of training sessions this week, and I know there has been injuries and some allowed to come back. I noticed Jason Pryor picked up a knock in the last game. How is the squad looking?
What we got? We've got Luke Moore and McShane, both still injured, and I'm trying to think. Jordan Cheadle and Niall McManus have had illnesses this week, so they're a doubt. But yeah, everybody else is kind of there. We'll see the return of Wes Fogdon tomorrow, which is great, and we're mindful that we've got a lot of games coming up. Next week is the only week we've not got a midweek game for probably 6 weeks, so the squad's going to be tested. We have got a really big and good squad, and we're fortunate there. We've got boys behind the scenes, David Ray, Callum Kennedy, Isaac Philpott, that are all fit now, Ed Harris, Sammy Elab. So we have put ourselves, with the help of the physio team and strength and conditioning coach Louis, we have put ourselves in a kind of good position. But we need to get through really this period. I think we're going to be tested whenever we've had a lot of games this season. The bodies have been tested, and it's not been great. So I'm a little bit tentative really as to how we're going to get through that spell. But one game at a time. Looking forward to the fans coming back tomorrow. I know we've done an initiative with St John's School, which was looked fantastic. Really appreciate their support, and yeah, looking forward to another big home crowd tomorrow, mate. Do you know what I mean? And we are in good form, there's no question. We look good at training, we look really, really good, really sharp.
Good, and I know you mentioned the great work done by the physios and strength and conditioning coach. A special mention to Wes Fogdon, because obviously we feared he was going to be out a lot longer than he has been. It shows how fit he is really as a player and his determination. Yeah,
no, it's a real he's single-handedly done his own rehab, so it's the most impressive thing I've ever seen, that's for sure. He's fit as a fiddle. He's been training for 5 weeks. He's we're over the moon to get him back, and he's a big part of us, and pre-season he was our best player, notably. But we've got a lot of boys that are in form and looking good, so we'll just take one game at a time really, to be honest. I think the season's not really got going yet. I think we're just about halfway through for everybody. I think all the obvious clubs will be there in this table, and there's always one or two that pop up as surprises. So it's not one to get overexcited with, that's for sure. It's just one just to focus on what we're doing really and where we're at, and we're definitely in a good place compared to where we were maybe a month ago.
Okay, and just moving on to tomorrow, as you mentioned, we've had 2 good wins in the Christmas period, but let's not forget, as you rightly said, it was against 10 men for the majority of both games. And tomorrow, Braintree Town, they might be at the opposite end of the table, but there's no such thing as an easy game in this league.
No, and they've got a team that got a manager, a good manager, where he gets his boys up for it, and they're all playing for him, and that's how they have to operate at Braintree this season, and I've got a lot of respect for that. So we know what to expect, and we're looking forward to the game. They got a draw last time out against Dartford. They would have beat them had it not been for last kick of the game. So they've got a tiny bit of confidence there they're going to take into this one. But on the flip side, I'm sure they'll be looking at it, and we've got I think the best home record on the league, and we're playing well. So it'd be a good game, but obviously we're really confident.
Okay, well, good luck for tomorrow. Anybody who's watching, you can buy your tickets online for tomorrow. It gets you in a bit quicker at the turnstiles, but if not, the turnstiles will be open, taking cash and card, and we're open from 1, and the fan zone has got its happy hour from 1 o'clock, home and away fans in there. So we look forward to seeing you all down here tomorrow, getting behind the lads.
Yeah, hopefully. Brilliant
Good stuff. All right, Mark, well, thanks for your time. We'll catch up next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.